good trip. I also had Fox National News on my boat. I traveled from Red Pass, 10 miles to Four Bayous, about 10 miles the east side of Grand Isle. Now, the oil was projected to hit that side of the peninsula that day. 30 miles. I did not run into one respawn boat. I did not run into one piece of boom, hard or soft. 150 feet of sandbags on a 30-mile stretch of shoreline. This is unacceptable. So I decided on the way back, well, let me just go out from the coast a little bit and see what's going on. I ran into oil 3/4 of a mile off our coast. Not sheen, crude. As I'm traveling along back towards Red Pass, I look over the Gulf and I notice that there's big swarms of birds. That's not unusual. I figured they was diving on bait, but why are they diving into the oil sheen? Of course, birds don't know any better. We traveled out towards the birds. I wanted to see what they were diving into. I want to know. As we get out to the birds, I don't know if you've been on the water much or if you've seen a big school of fish. They have like a boil in the water. It looks like a pot boiling. The fish boil the water if it moves. As we drift into it, it's big bull reddies with their mouths open on top of the water, laying sideways, swimming upside down in a circle. Again, hundreds of thousands of them, school after school after school. They were dying. They were so disoriented that they were running into the side of my boat. That's a real good question. Fox National News swears it's on their website, but I've searched it up and down. I've even, you know what, I've got the cameraman's phone number in my purse right there. We can call him out and find out exactly where it's at. I've called him and asked for it over and over again, and they won't give it to me. You know what? Everybody's saying a media blackout, a media blackout. Yes, ma'am, there is a media blackout. Sydney, Australia, 60 Minutes came over, and they did a real nice piece. I watched it on their website. The transcript is still there. 24 hours after the video hit the website, it disappeared. That was the truest coverage I have seen of this whole situation. Yes, ma'am?
Anything you have like that, get the link, make a hard copy. It will be taken down so that you can put the link up again. Make it print out, copy it again.
I learned my lesson with the 60 Minutes. Yes, ma'am. I've been taught along the way. I am new at all this. I'm doing good. You know, as far as the fishermen can catch shrimp elsewhere comments, I want to make something real clear. We have been fighting imports and regulations for the last 20 years. They have regulated us to the point as commercial fishermen that my husband personally has 7 different permits. The only thing that my husband does not do is oyster. So if there's shrimp somewhere else, or we can use gillnet or whatever we need to use in order to provide a food source for this country, a natural way to feed people, then somebody point me in that direction and let me know where it is, because I've looked all over the place. I came back here 4.5 years ago and rebuilt from dirt because this is my home and I love Louisiana. I live right out in the middle of nowhere in the boondocks. The bottom line here is, if the country does not stand up and say no more, we must take action. We cannot sit back, and if this stuff does not stop, guys, this is going to go global. It will destroy 1/3 of the world's water. Bank on it. If they do not stop this, every ocean is connected. It will go on and on and on, as my daughter says, infinity plus 2. Enough's enough. I'll take any questions after. Thank you for listening.